Yeah, I got Kush. I got Tuna Kush, Rock Tuna Kush, Blueberry Haze, Blackberry Kush, Blackberry Haze, Bruce Banner. I like weed a lot, if you guys can't tell. The thing with weed, though, it's a little messed up. You guys all know the difference between sativa and indica? Yeah? No? Sativa's great. Sativa will pick you up. But the problem with sativa is that it has side effects, right? Sometimes you feel like someone's talking to you and you're by yourself, right? I have this really dope strain right now. It's called schizophrenia. It's great. I have some indica, too. The problem with indica is it has side effects as well. You think you might be, like, alienated or alone. It's called paranoia. If you guys want to have a hybrid, too, paranoid schizophrenia. Yeah, some say it's brain damaging. Cool. Yeah, awesome. It's cool. I volunteer at a dispensary. I work with my girlfriend. She's 9 years younger than me, so obviously she's my manager. It's like as soon as I took her dress off, she put the pants right back on. Hasn't taken them off since. Well, unless you count that time she sent me to the dry cleaners to clean them for her, so that was fantastic. Okay, we're back. Let's do another giveaway. So no one's celebrating anything? I got a pack of Stoner Melons from Tasty THC. You're giving me your car? What are you even saying? Who's buying a new car? So she's buying a new car, so we should reward her for giving her more things. Okay, who here is so in shit that they sold their car? That's what I'm looking for. That's what we want to celebrate. I'm kidding, man. What's your... We already did this. This is for you. This is as far as it goes. You got to meet me halfway. You got to take it. We'll get to you after. Guys, give it up for her and her new car. Apparently, I'm not the only one that doesn't wear the pants, so it's great. Get it? Because he's wearing shorts. That wasn't a... Oh, fantastic. We have a big show for you guys tonight. I would love to do this. Hopefully we can continue doing this more regularly so you guys can get to know me more. But because it's the first show, I went out of my way to bring you guys a fucking great group of people. You guys want to start the show early? Well, early for late. Come on, let me hear it. Do you guys want to start this show? Yeah. This guy's fucking hilarious. The first time I saw this guy do stand-up comedy was at Yuck Yucks. And it was his fourth time ever doing stand-up. And he was getting applause breaks right there. And like this guy... I look up to him. He's a great guy. He's fucking hilarious. Just don't ask him about his personal life. Ladies and gentlemen, Brett Meeser.
It's all tied up here. Shit. What's up, guys? Front row. I'm going to take a seat. Shit. This is the only time we should really be praising Jesus. It's when we're taking risks on chairs like this. He was a carpenter god, okay? Please, Jesus, let this hold 400 pounds. So far, so good. I'm going to release this. We're going 2 legs up. Oh, shit. Too comfortable. Oh, they're taking videos of me? Here, I'll pose for you. I don't know. You guys look like you're really high right now. Do you guys think we're going to join the Space Force? No one in here is joining the Space Force. Like, if it ever happened, I'm definitely not joining the Space Force. I'm too fat. Like, the G-forces would fuck me up. Like, I'd be a pancake, just, like, spread way out. Like, I'd need at least a 3-year advance warning to know if I can join Space Force. Because I got to lose this shit. That's how I think WALL-E is. Like, the prequel to WALL-E is just all the fat people died. They didn't want to go to space. But I know you're sitting there going, but Brett, there was fat people at the end of WALL-E. They got in shape and got lazy. Once you get to space, you can get lazy again. I'm down with Space Force, though, man. I want to see these fucking aliens and shit. Like, what did Trump open up that day? Right? Did he open up the secret vault of alien knowledge? He's like, oh, shit, we need Space Force. We need it now. There is aliens, guys. There could be one in here right now. You know what's interesting? I was thinking of this beautiful woman over here. Your first time doing a dab, right? The last time I was on a show with Brandon and it was their first time to do a dab, she got so fucked, she saw ghosts. I think you might start seeing ghosts. Personally, I think ghosts are made up by white people just to be cool with Native Americans. Like, really, when was the last time you saw a caveman ghost? Deep thoughts. Where are the fucking caveman ghosts, people? They should be somewhere, right? Doing some shit, scaring us with their ooga booga shit. That would scare me. Fucking caveman coming out of the wall, he wouldn't know what the appliances were. That's what's the light switches, is caveman fucking just switching shit. They don't know what's going on. Oh shit, more pictures? There we go. Oh. Live? What's up? Don't take my soul. My people don't like that shit. I have a native mom. She's cool. I have a white dad. He's all right. It's not cool to like white people right now. It's not. But you know what? I like white people. Because like without them, I've never gotten pants. Wouldn't have happened. We were too cool just taking twigs in the dicks. Like, no problem. Like, if you're on the streets and you want to fight a native, don't punch him in the dick. He's got natural immunity from all those evolutionary years of taking trees in the dick. It just doesn't faze us. We just absorb it. Ugh. Ancestors. Bam. You're dead. You know what I'm talking about. She looks like she's doing her first science project ever. I could watch this all day in silence. I wouldn't even care. How you guys doing back there? High and fucked? That was all right. That's good. You guys high now too? Good? Getting there? Working your way up? Cool. You know what would be cool if we could go back in time? I'd like to go back as like a bard. Like the guys that play music from town to town. Because they are fucking everybody. Right? Like, they know how to play that music, you know? They can make you sway either way. Like, if they pulled out the phallic flute, all of a sudden you're going to be banging dicks. It's the power of the bard. I'm the only one who thinks this shit. That's what happens when I go to sleep. I'm thinking about medieval times and shit. Just nerdy shit. It's weird. You know what's an interesting trend? I don't know. You guys look like the front row here definitely looks like they dabble in ass eating. You dabblers? Maybe. What about this group? You ass eating group yet? They are. I'm an old school dude. I used to eat ass back in like the fucking 90s. That was a thing. Right? But like I've retired the ass eating because like my ass right now is just like a lint collector. You're just grabbing hairs and shit. It's fucking gross. You have long hair. How do you keep the hair out of your ass? That's the answer to everything. Just braid it. Tell me when you're in the shower, you don't at least pull out one handful of ass hair. Okay, I thought it was just me. Finally, a revelation. Do you fling it on the walls too? This is why women don't have shower sex right away, guys. Got to clean all that hair out first. Right? If you saw my shower right now, there'd be no sex there either. It's full of fucking hair. It's like Chewbacca's in there. It's like, I'm not even wasting my time cleaning it right now. It's just like a big, giant ball of hair. And like, where do you throw that? It's gross. I don't know how much more I'm supposed to keep doing. One more of things. I started using e-transfers. I don't know. You guys use the e-transfer? Have you ever sent $1,000 into the nothing? It's fucking scary. Because like you just moving free money now. Like it means nothing. It's numbers and zeros, right? That's 1,000 of my dollars. If it doesn't go to the place it's supposed to go to, I'm freaking out. Because you're supposed to get that transfer email right away, right? Boom, it's in their bank. Let's do this. I put it out there. I didn't get that email for 4 hours. I fucking was flipping out. That's $1,000 in the internet. I thought the Russians took it. Fucking Bitcoined that shit. It's like, I just want my money. Don't do e-transfers is what I'm trying to tell you. Good. You guys look like you were like, fuck you in technology. We should go back to talking about sex. We like made weird eye contact when I said that too. It was very deep eye contact. We should go back and talk about sex. Yes. But I'm not. I'm going to leave it right there. Let's keep that eye contact romantic. You're disappointed? You want to hear about my awesome sex life? Of just getting fucked? Because that's what I do. I lie down when I get fucked. I'm not doing the work. You might get hurt. Like if I buckle an arm out, you're dead. Like you're done. There's no way you're getting out from that. No, you're squished out. She's done. It's like Indiana Jones running from that fucking tomb shit. Now I'm contact high. I can't even say my words anymore. But we can talk later, unless you're like with one of these guys. You with him? You're not with him? You want to go to the movies, like Jurassic Park or something? Yeah. I love the movies. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. I get all the water I want here. That was me failing at picking up a girl. Next up, I don't know where Brandon is, but he's somewhere back there in the mob. Thank you guys. My name is Brett Meeser. Peace out.
Give it up for Brett, guys. Who could tell me something about Brett's material? What did he talk about? Anyone? What did he talk about? What? Okay, you, man. Where's Puff Dog? You have your next contestant on Let's Hit a Dab. You got to go see that man with the beard, and he owes you a dab, okay? I play this game with my friends. I'm a hash smoker. What I'll do is I'll mix up a bunch of hash. Do you guys ever smoke hash? Who smokes hash? You guys know what bots are? You put it at the end of a cigarette, and you let it stream in a bottle. Bots. What I do is I put a bunch of bots on a table, and I make people guess the bots they're smoking. And then if they get it wrong, I go, you bought it! And they give me money for the bot. They just waste it. You bought it. Brett was talking about sex. Some of my friends have this game they play with women. What they'll do is they'll play video games in exchange for oral sex. It's crazy. They'll play Mortal Kombat, I've been told. If it makes sense, right? Mortal Kombat, because as soon as the guy wins, it will just be like, finish him. You know? Yeah, it's good, though, because guys like video games and girls love head games. So it's perfect. It's fantastic. You guys ready for your next comedian? This guy came from like Guelph or Kitchener or somewhere. He left his daughter sleeping somewhere to hang out with you guys. Yeah, that's what I do. I keep it real. Oh, hi. Hi. Guys, give it up for Paula.
How do you get it on?
Guys, give her some love. She put this whole thing on. This is her place. Without her, give Paula some love, guys. Paula. This next comedian comes all the way from Kitchener or Guelph, or I still don't know. He's a really funny guy. You guys will enjoy him as much as I do. The one and only Nathan Texera, guys.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing tonight? You guys feeling good or what? Nice and stoned? Yeah, that's the typical energy you feel in the stoners room when you come and do comedy. This is all right. This is a nice crowd, man. Honestly, I'm fairly new to comedy. I've been probably doing comedy for about a year and a half now. And like when you're starting out, most of the shows you do are like downtown Toronto for like 4 homeless guys trying to stay out of the rain, or like 5 drunk dads just trying to watch the hockey game at the bar. So this is all right. This is a nice crowd. This guy's high as fuck. How are you doing today, sir? You got a Batman tattoo on your hand? What's that about? Was that a drunk decision or no? You love Batman that much? Stoner. I don't know, man. I get high a lot, man. You ever... You ever get so high you go to the fridge to make a sandwich, you just end up with a handful of cold cuts and a piece of cheese you broke off the brick? You ever do that shit? This guy knows. Yo, we're going to connect on many levels right now, man. I like you already. This is good. I don't know, man. I worked at a 420 convention last year. You guys ever been to one of those things? Stoners should never plan an event like that. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, it's a fucking mess, man. Just 3,000 stoners trying to get high on their goddamn camping tent. It's and it's funny too, because like I was working the front door. They're like, "Hey, come work the front door." So I get there. I'm selling tickets, and they're like, "Yo, you're gonna sell tickets." I was like, "Cool. So where's the cash box?" They're like, "Fuck, we forgot change." Like, that's probably a good idea. This is a goddamn weed cash event, you fucking idiots. But I love stoners, man. Like, I'm a landlord, and I've been dealing with a lot of meth heads for the last, 8 months. And I tell you, at the end of the day, if I could take just a property full of stoners and a property full of meth heads, I take stoners every day of the week. There's this one guy was so high. The tenants were telling me before I got there, they used to have this dude, and 6 times a day, he would go out into the parking lot, pretend to get in a car, pretend to put on a seatbelt, get out of the car and walk in his house. But 9 times a day, that same guy tried to dig a hole from one basement to the other basement. So I'm just saying, smoke weed, not meth. That's what I'm trying to do here. This guy's like, I knew that already, buddy. Tell me some fucking jokes. I don't know. You got any couples in the building? Any couples? No, nobody's dating tonight. There is no love in this room. You guys are a hard crowd. There's just no love. Everyone's just like, I just want to get high and hear jokes, and this guy just keeps talking. I don't know, man. I'm a welder. I work in St. Jacobs. You guys ever been around St. Jacobs area? No? Okay, so to explain St. Jacobs to you guys, they still have horse and buggies, running around. So I go out for my interview first day. I'm nervous, so I'm like, yo, I'm going to smoke a little joint before I go to this interview. So I just pull into St. Jacobs, pull into this town, and it's the first time I've been there. And I'm smoking my joint, and I look over to the side, and there's just a horse and a buggy, and the horse is just taking a shit. And I was like, fuck, this weed is too strong for an interview. I better put this shit away. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just don't get stoned before interviews. It's not a good idea. This is good. This is my comedy career at its finest. I got pulled over before I got here tonight, guys, with a half ounce of weed in the car, so that was interesting. The cop pulls me over. He's like, hey, you passed me. I was going 80. You had to be doing 90. I was like, seriously, you're wasting my time for 10 over right now, you son of a bitch. And I got 3 white guys in the car with me. Each one of them has a fucking beer in their hand. So I'm telling them to stuff the beer under the fucking compartments in the floor. And so he just runs my license. He's like, I'm going to let you go tonight. I was like, fuck you, son of a bitch, wasting my time. You know, you ever been that high and that happens to you? Has that ever happened to you, sir? Have you been pulled over once? How was that experience? No, it's not fun, man. I pooped in my pants just a little, and it's not good just before comedy, so I don't know. What else I got for you guys? Any of you guys been out west before? Out to Alberta? No? I was in Alberta. Yeah, a couple of you guys. Where are you guys? Whereabouts? Calgary. I was in Red Deer, Alberta, and I worked at this place, and I don't know who set it up, but they put a nightclub beside a strip club, beside a country club, across the street from a police station. And I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but you should never mix the people who are coming high to the club on cocaine with people who pre-drank moonshine that night. It's not, you don't mix those two crowds, you know what I mean? And it was fun being out west because, there's only one thing a drunk redneck hates more than being kicked out of a bar in the middle of the night. You want to take a wild guess what that is, sir? Yeah? Yeah. Do it. Yeah, you know what it is. That's being kicked out by any visible minority people. Shit gets racist pretty much instantly. It was like, sir, you've had too much to drink. It's usually, and I'm mixed, guys. I'm half Portuguese, half black. So for them to guess my mixed, it's not going to happen. So usually it's like, sir, it's time to go. It's usually fuck off, Puerto Rican. I'm staying. Or Mexican. One time I even got Somalian. Yeah, Somalian. I was like, hey, buddy, have you ever watched Captain Phillips? I was like, yeah, those guys are Somali. And he's like, fuck, I am drunk, and just walked himself out the bar. He was just like, fuck this. Too much. I got a chuckle out of this guy. He was this guy right here. I got him one time this whole set. Fuck, you're a difficult man. You're either difficult or stoned. Which one are you? Both? Oh, man. I don't want to know your story right now. What else do I got for you guys? I've been with my girlfriend for quite a long time. We've been together five fucking years. I don't know. It's a long time. You know what I mean? 5 years, same woman, got a little child. She drives me crazy sometimes. I don't know, man. You've ever been in a long-term relationship? How long? Oh, he's like, I don't want to fucking talk about it, man. Don't bring me back to this shit right now. I don't know. I've been with my girl for like 5 years. And I'm not saying all the time, like, sometimes she drives me crazy, man. And honestly, I understand why OJ did what he did some days. Like, the crowd is not liking that. But hear me out. Like, it's Saturday, 2 o'clock. Like, I like to get stoned Saturdays. I work a lot, man. So I'm high, having my nap. My girlfriend screams from the bathroom. Now I got a little kid. So, like, the first thing I think of is, like, shit, did my kid hit her head? Like, I don't want to go to the hospital right now for 2 goddamn stitches in 6 hours. And I get to the bathroom, and my girlfriend's now woken me up from a nap to kill a centipede that is on the bathroom floor. I'm like, yo, why didn't you just kill it? Why you got to scream, wake me up? She's like, it's gross. I don't want to touch it. I was like, seriously? That's where you draw the line? What do you mean, no? What do you mean shaking your head, no? You're not going to kill a centipede? Why not, man? You guys watch these weird surgeries online where they're pumping fat into someone's ass. You're like, yo, honey, come and watch this. Or you'll put a nutsack in your mouth, but you won't kill a goddamn centipede? I'll put no, fuck that. I'll put a centipede in my mouth before a nutsack any day of the week. Fuck that. That's gross. Anyways, guys, you guys have been really fun. I've been Nathan Texera. I'm going to bring up your host. He's getting high as shit right now. Brandon, coming. That was fun. Thank you, guys.
Nathan, can someone tell me something about his material? Anyone want to tell me something that he talked about? No? He didn't, did he? Well, you can't, you're not going to hit a dab. Why are you messing with us, Brett? Guys, give it up for Brett Meeser. No one knows anything he just spoke about. What's his name? What did you say he talked about? No, she was first. What did you say? A centipede? You just won a dab. Go claim your dab. What's your name again? Kelly? Give it up for Kelly, guys. We're going to have to slow down, though. How are you feeling from your first dab ever? Really good? What would you say it's like? Very blasted and happy, and your face feels, but like good stiff, like pleasantly stiff. I gotta leave this conversation. I'm gonna introduce your next comic. This guy's a great guy. Since the moment I met this guy, you guys ready for the fucking? You're all gonna fall in love with him. You guys ready to fall in love? Just the one guy who came with the birthday girl is ready to. That's it. He's the one that's gonna fall. You guys ready? This guy's amazing. Hopefully together, I'm hoping that with my background and his, that we can bring peace to the Middle East through jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Bate.
How's it going, everybody? Yeah, you guys like, where in the Middle East is he from? I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a secret, the whole set. I feel like I'm very far away from you guys. Sorry about these two boobs here. I don't know. Let's get these out of the way. All right. Like Brandon said, I'm originally from the Middle East. I love Canada. I've been here for 4 years. I love Canada because I get to have sex without getting married. So it's pretty great. Love that. Love it. Love it. Who's the guy that came with the birthday girl? I don't know who he is. I'm going to fuck him anyways. I don't care. I'm just here to fuck whatever. I don't care. You have a pulse? We're down. No, here's what's happening, guys. You ever been in a relationship with somebody for so long that you forget that they've fucked other people before you? Yes. I was dating this girl one time, and I asked her what was the most erotic, exotic place you've ever had sex in, and she looks at me and she said, "Well, I used to date this carpenter," which is like fuck this story already, like because the carpenter's so cool, like I can't compete. Like probably has a fucking sleeve tattoo, like I hate that guy already. And she said, and he was missing 2 fingers in one hand. And I know this is going to sound fucked up, but it kind of made me feel better, you know, that he went through that. I know it's a bad thing, but I was just like, well, we're even now, you know. He doesn't get to enjoy old 5 fingers. You know, I don't get to enjoy my girlfriend anymore. That's good. No, she kept telling me the stories. Like, we were in his workshop, and we were having sex everywhere, and the smell of wood was so good, it just made me feel very safe. And just to make myself feel better, I just looked at her and I said, well, I guess that's just how you were raised, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, really. You guys don't like that? Okay. I was pretty much slut-shaming my ex-girlfriend just to save my ego. I know, right? It's fucked up. I've been living here for 4 years. I'm finally eligible for the Canadian citizenship. And how's it going, guys? What's up? Are you the judges of this night, or what's fucking Simon Cowell, Samantha Bee, or Heidi Klum, whatever? And you're you. That's how original you are. You look like nobody on American Idol, which is good. All right. So you guys missed a lot of my set. Okay. She's like, I heard your set. I'm not impressed. All right, good. Let's move on from that shame. I've been here for 4 years. I'm finally eligible for the Canadian citizenship. I went to the immigration office, and they gave me an appointment with another Middle Eastern lady who I had to prove to her that I know how to speak English. I'm doing it right now. That's all the proof you need. She wasn't happy with that. She looked through my papers, and she said, okay, everything seems to be great. One thing missing, though, is you need proof of English. So you need, how do I say... you need certificate. I'm like, if you're struggling to find the word certificate, I don't think we should be having this conversation anymore, you know? Like, I got more passive-aggressive with her. I'm like, I was being racist towards my own people. Like, who let you into this country, you know? Who gave you this job? And so we kept talking, and she's like, okay. I'm like, listen, lady, you can definitely hear I don't need to do the test. Just let my papers through. And she said to me, whoa. Your English is so-and-so. I would say you're a light 7. I'm like, you're a garbage 1. Just give me my fucking papers, all right? And we just kept going back and forth for like a long time. Like I was sick of this. And then she goes, listen, your English is so-and-so, but I still don't see you have problem getting the... I'm like, the certificate? She goes, oh, Shakespeare over here. I'm like, this passive-aggressive bitch, I swear to God. We're married now, so that's great. Thank you. I'm going to tell you guys an embarrassing story that happened to me when I was 11. This happened when I was 11, so it's don't judge. I have a big family. I have like 40 cousins on my dad's side alone. All right, okay. Nobody's impressed with that. You guys fuck a lot. I get it. Not impressive. Do without a condom every day. All right. I have 40 cousins, and the thing is, I didn't get along with my cousins when I was a kid, and I have like 10 of them that are around the same age as me. So my cousin, he invited all 10 of them to sleep over at his place, and he didn't invite me. I was the only kid that didn't get invited. So I was like, all right, if I confront him, he's just going to have to say yes and let me come with them, right? So I just came up to him and I said, hey, man, you didn't... I know it's very, like, humiliating, but I was 11 again. I came up to him and I said, hey, man, you forgot to invite me. And he goes, no, I didn't. I'm like, that's not how that was supposed to go. Like, this is a bad idea. And then they went to my uncle's house, and I was crying the whole night. And my mom, she calls my aunt, my uncle's wife. She's like, your son, he didn't invite my son. What the fuck? And then she goes, my son said that your son didn't want to come. And I was crying, so I broke out a character. I'm like, he's a fucking liar. But also, like, please don't stop doing this. This is embarrassing. And then she dragged me from my hand and took me to my uncle's house. And I had to spend the night with 10 angry 8-year-olds that don't want me to be there. You know how many times you can play fucking PlayStation pretending to like block out the noise of hatred of them just trying not to want you to be there? It's so many times you can do that. I wish I had weed at the time. It would have been better. Just fucking lace that shit with chocolate, or I don't know what you guys do. I'm not high. I'm going to leave you guys on this last thing. I live in Hamilton now. I like it. It's kind of like the Middle East. It's pretty dope. I lived here, and I was walking downtown Hamilton. I bumped into this homeless man who turned around and told me how much he wanted to have sex with my mom, and then pulled out his penis and peed right in front of me. And it was a big one, too. So I was like, is anybody taking pictures of this? Like, this is a hate crime, you know? Like, this is... I know you guys are okay with this. And, now, something happened to me a few weeks after. Now, this story is going to sound racist, but it's not. So in case it does sound racist, I just want you to remember that it's not. So I was at a house party one time, and the host, she hired a group of rappers, and they happened to all be black. That's not the racist part. But it was a great house party. And then a few weeks later, I was outside smoking a cigarette, and this black dude walked out of the building, and I thought to myself, I think I know the guy. I think he was one of the guys that was rapping the other day. Let me go up to him and tell him how much of a great job he did. And as I was getting closer, I'm realizing that he never was at the party. He was just another random black guy. But I was way too close to him to not say anything. So I'm like, all right, I have to come up with something to say. And all I could come up with, I just looked at him and I said, hey, do you rap? And he said, what? And I said, all right, he probably didn't hear me, right? And I was like, are you one of those rappers? Like, really? Is that your second chance? That's all you could come up with? And then he was like, is it because I'm black? And I tried to explain to him, but my explanation was way more racist than me thinking he was just another black rapper. I was like way too into deep this rabbit hole. And I was like, no, sir, it's not because you're black. I was at a house party one time, and I saw a bunch of black guys rap, and I thought that you were one of the black rappers. And he said, do all black people look the same to you, son? He was my age. I don't know why he said son. It was very condescending. He goes, do you think all black people look the same to you? And I was getting nervous, and I was sweating from everywhere. Like, it was insane. And I all I could do is I just pulled my dick and I peed right in front of him. You know, like, 'cause fuck that guy. You know, he's going to put me on the spot. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Craziest. Okay, someone tell me right now before I tell you something. Tell me something about AJ's bit. What did he talk about? Being a sort of. Who said that? Tracy, you said that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one of these lanyards from Tasty THC. Okay? Give it up, guys. The weirdest part for me being down here is everyone here from Hamilton? Does everyone live in this area for like a while? Like a bunch? You guys remember the bridal store across the street? Everyone remember Rainbow Bridal? Yeah, people remember that? That was my family business. Yeah, so when other kids went to car shows growing up, I went to bridal shows. That's the truth. I can't tell you about like exhausts or like things on mufflers or whatever's on a car. But I can tell you about, like, crinolines and taffetas. That's parts of dresses, guys, like rouging. Like, it's, yeah, that's cool, guys. Like, you know a cool fact about me? I could literally tell you 50 shades of gray. Gray, shadow, silver, smoke, ash, turquoise, Doug, fog, nimbus, sheet metal, concrete. Those are weird ones, but they're shades of gray, right? Pearl. It's imagine you're going to a wedding and you're like, yo, bridesmaids, I have the perfect color for you. Elephant. You can't say that to someone, right? That's offensive. I have the perfect color for you. Whale. Sperm whale. Bukkake. Bukkake whale. You can't say that. Hey, Mom, I have the perfect color for you. Fossil. You know, you can't do that. Flint's the color of gray. Charcoal. You guys want to keep this shit going? Yeah? This is the fun part of the night. It's been great so far. These next comics, it's like, when Paula let me do this, I had 3 guys in mind to start for the first show, and like, this is the first of those 3 guys. This guy came all the way from Guelph or Kitchener or somewhere, I don't really know, But he's a great guy. Since I've started comedy and he started comedy, we've just become friends, and I hope you guys enjoy him as much as I do, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Dave McInnis.
How about a hand for your wonderful host, Brandon, everyone? No one gives a shit. Okay. Hey, you know what I was thinking about the other day? Fuck, one sec. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking, how many people you think that smoke meth could spell methamphetamine? And then as I was writing that joke, I was like, M-E-T-H. Oh, shit. I had no idea how to spell methamphetamine. I felt like a fucking idiot. I realized I'm smart enough to know I'm stupid. Yeah, it's not funny. Do you know how frustrating that is? Every day I wake up, my brain's like, hey, we should probably know more things. I don't know how to do that, so I just go out and I live my life with you guys. That's where I'm at in life. I feel like I'm done. Did you know in Canada we're rated 6th in the world for education? Did you guys know that? We're rated 6th in the world in Canada for education. I don't know. I think we did some things okay. I think other things we totally dropped the ball on, though. Like French. We took French for 9 years. 9 years. And myself and everyone I know personally can't speak French. And we took it for 9 years. My parents were like, hey, how come you can't speak French? And I was like, because they taught us numbers for 9 years. Why the hell would I know how to speak French? That's a number a year. And then the last year I was like, fuck it, I'm taking French seriously, and I learned 2 numbers. My buddy told me you got a PhD in 9 years. A PhD in 9 years. Do you know how depressing that is? I took French for 9 years, and I can what? Count to 10? Count to 10 and tabernacle. You're on your way. Welcome to French Canada. I don't know. I think we did other things okay, though. Like math and science. I don't know. I was challenged with those. Like I heard in my university science class, we had like microscopes, and they cut stuff open, heat it up. I don't know. I think that sounds pretty good, no? Better than what we had the applied science class. You guys take that? Science for dummies? I did. What'd we have? Not even a science teacher. Just a gym teacher. Rubbing a balloon on his head. Oh, my future telemarketers know what static electricity is? The whole class is like, no, but we know that 28 grams is an ounce. Oh, yeah, look at that. All the stupid kids sell weed. What a surprise, yeah. I remember this one time in high school, this guy took a handful. I bought this weed off this guy, and this guy just took a handful of weed and just put it in my hand. And I was like, dude, like, don't you have a bag? He looked at me right in the eyes, and he's like, yo, I sell weed, not bags. What the fuck? You sell weed, not bags? What do you look at? You're like a grocery store? You're going to charge me 5 cents for a bag, you asshole? Fuck, I hated school. Did you guys like school? Yeah. I was a new kid a lot in school. I went to like 5 different schools in 4 years. Seemed like every single school I went to, too, had the same asshole kid at it. I'd show up my first day, and he'd be like, hey, who the fuck are you? I'm like, my name's David. He's like, we already have a David. Okay, I'll just hang out over here for 5 months by myself. Because that's usually how long it took to make friends. Fuck, I hated school. By the way, girls, you guys know you're shallow too? Did you know that? Well, you are. In high school, I used to have so much acne on my face. Like, the closest I ever came to having a girl touch my penis would be like if I went home, I texted her, put my phone on vibrate, and then I just laid it on my testicles. It's like, text back, Stacy, I'm almost there. Most times, though, just be like my mom downstairs, be like, dinner's ready. Like, ugh! What's wrong, Hamilton? You never had your mom get you off before? No? Is that sick? Comedy's funny sometimes when you do stand-up comedy. You guys are sweet and great, but sometimes you do stand-up comedy, if a joke doesn't land or a comic's not doing well, the audience is really selfish, and they're like, oh, man, this is really awkward for me. This is really awkward for me. You know who it's worse than? Us. This is a small crowd. That means it's more intimate. I can recognize everyone's face, so that means when it doesn't go well, it hurts more. And I can see all your faces haunting me at 2 in the morning. The last 2 jokes I told, I was taken away from my mom when I was a kid, and I had more fun doing that than telling the last 2 jokes I just told. That's pretty funny. That's the scum. But anyways, I ran into this girl I went to high school with. You ever run into someone and like they pretend they don't know who you are when they clearly know who you are? No, everyone in the room's pretty fucking cool. You guys don't want to talk to me. What is this, like a family dinner, for fuck's sakes? But anyways, I ran into this girl I went to high school with, and I was like, hey, Jody, how's it going? Nice to see you. And she looked at me, and she's like, who are you? I was like, it's me, Dave. I had every class with you in high school. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Then she ends up telling me, she's like, I'm actually a Ticats cheerleader now. Oh, a Ticats cheerleader. Look at you go, Jody. Look at you go. Anything else going on in your life now, Jody? She's like, yeah. She ends up telling me she has 4 kids with 4 different dads. I was like, oh, cool. So you're still a slutty cheerleader from high school. Go fuck yourself, Jody. Ticats cheerleader. Are you fucking kidding me? Do they even make any money? No, they don't, because I looked it up for this joke. They don't make a goddamn thing. That's like someone walking up to me and be like, hey, Dave, how's it going, man? And I'm like, sorry, who are you? He's like, it's me, Mike, your neighbor. I'm like, oh, sorry, man. I'm actually a stand-up comedian now. Oh, that's cool, dude. Do you make a living at it? Nope, not a fucking thing. Get paid at joints, actually, to tell you the truth. I get paid in joints, yeah. How do you put that on your income tax? I get paid in joints. What's the biggest show you've ever done? Well, probably down here at the Pot Lounge, about 20, 25 people. Fuck off, CFL cheerleader. Fuck off, Jody. All right, I'm going to tell you guys these, and I'm going to leave. I grew up, my parents were alcoholics. What about you guys? Just a room full of privilege? All right. Perfect. Fuck, it's a good thing my parents were alcoholics, too. I would have got nothing for Christmas. Everything I got came out of a beer case. Hey, what'd you get for Christmas? Oh, a bunch of mini Stanley Cups. It's like the only kid in the playground, just like head to toe in fucking beer gear. I had like the Budweiser hats, the Budweiser gloves, the Budweiser shirts, the Budweiser socks. I had so much Budweiser on, I looked like a sponsored NASCAR driver, for Christ's sakes, going to school as a kid. Just turn all my buddies on the playground. I'm just like, Hollister, Billabong, what kind of beers are those? Haven't heard of those beers before. Fuck. Someone say that's fucked up. That is fucked up, and that make you sad? Well, I didn't kill myself, so it's not that sad, no? It's kind of funny a little bit. Jesus Christ, are you guys having fun? Are you? You came in at a perfect... I don't know, I've met people with cancer that are having more fun than some of you guys in here, for fuck's sakes. Well, fuck, it's true. Or maybe some of you guys are so stoned it looks like you have cancer, just like you're like... just laying there like, that sounds bad because it is bad to say, but can't win them all, can you? There's one girl in here, I'm not going to point her out, but she's sitting in the back, and she looks like my ex-girlfriend, not physically, just disappointed. Just not having a good time. Aw, come on. We're having fun, man. That's the scam, no? What was I talking about? My parents being alcoholics? Oh, that was cheery, wasn't it? You guys like dirty jokes then? Fuck, I'm leaving here with... I'm not leaving until I get a big laugh, so you might as well like dirty jokes. I can't date good girls anymore, I'll tell you that right now, though. I can't. Because a good girl's idea of a wild time is like, hey, let's drink 3 coolers and fuck on a table. It's like, I need a girl that's going to be like, hey, let's get annihilated drunk, and then I'll finish the rest of the Coke, and you're such a drug addict, you'll put me through the table, and then we can fuck in the splinters. Ooh. My girlfriend's like a bear paw dipped in honey. Sweet and absolutely delicious, but I'd stay the fuck away from that thing. I had this girlfriend this one time. She had this cat, and it weighed like 30 pounds, and it died, obviously. Why would it not die? She had no idea why her cat died, and then she told me something crazy. She told me she was going to get a tattoo the day she got her cat on her foot, and I was like, are you insane? Like, it's just a cat. Why would you get that? She's like, well, if I died, wouldn't you want to get a tattoo that reminds you of me? I just looked at her, and I was like, not if your pussy gets as fat and hairy as that thing. Fuck that. All right, I'm going to bury it with the worst joke I ever told. My dad's a prick, too. My dad came up to me one time when I was a kid. My dad's like, hey, David, who's gayer, you or your boyfriend? I was like, I don't have a boyfriend. He's like, all right, who's gayer, you or your brother? And I was like, you, because you fucked both of us. That put a bad taste in your mouth? Probably not as bad as my dad's. Oh, fuck off. I haven't seen I wish that prick was around to come in my mouth. I haven't seen that prick since I was born, so. Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ, I'm just kidding. That's a good way. That's a good way to end that, too. Well, thank you. I'm going to bring up your host, Brandon Sobel. Thanks for putting out my bullshit. Yeah.
Dave McInnis, everybody. Yeah. Does anyone want to recite anything that he told you for a dab? Pardon? Absolutely not. Well, no, he shared. I'll share with you guys. So it's a night of sharing. When I was in summer camp once, I was 10, right? And I woke up with my counselor's balls on my chin. No, it's cool. I learned right there I wasn't allergic to nuts, so it's fantastic. My throat didn't swell up or anything. And those kids with peanut allergies are weird, right? And I'm clearly fine. Clearly, Dave McInnis, everybody. Does anyone else want to share a story before I introduce your next comedian? Does anyone else want to share? No? I'd say your name again, but I said it twice, and it'd be weird if I said his name again after saying it twice. And then he just walks by, and it's just like, oh, I just said your name twice. Like, what do you want me to? I don't know what to do. Okay. No one else wants to share a weird, intimate story of being molested? Okay, cool. Your next comic's awesome. He's from parts unknown. Since the moment I met this guy, you guys are going to love him. He's running to the stage aggressively. Tyler Shazma, everybody.
Hey, howdy, everybody. I was going to rip this thing off, but I'm not going to do it. Because, how you guys doing? You enjoying the show? Absolutely. Awesome. Fuck yeah! Join the show. Glad we're here. It's a good place to be. How you guys feeling about this weed legalization thing? Yeah. Yeah, good. But there's gonna be some rules and regulations still, right? Some kinks that we gotta iron out. Oh yeah, because once somebody tells you can do something, the next thing they do is tell you how to do something, right? And that's not what we want. But I think my biggest fear about this whole thing is like, is there gonna be a weed tank the same way there's a drunk tank? Because I don't want that. Just me at 4:27 in the afternoon, wandering down to the corner store for some Doritos and a popsicle, staring at the clouds. Next thing I know, I'm giggling in handcuffs. I don't want that at all. Take you to the weed tank. It's just a disappointing room with beige walls and pictures of other people's disappointed parents staring at you. No fun in the weed tank at all. No fun. In the weed tank, they take your shoelaces, not because they think you're going to hang yourself, but just so you don't have any fun. Don't make any crafts, no cat's cradle, nothing. That's what it's going to be. They're going to take away all the fun. Because right now you can just do what you want. Cause I'm just going to keep doing what I want. That's all I'm saying. I like smoking weed, too. So this is good. In a lot of ways, it's really good. But I think the worst place to smoke weed is a slippery place. Right? Like next to a waterfall. The ground starts moving. You don't know which way things are going. You guys like having sex high? Yeah, you're laughing. You like having sex high? It's good. It's great. Awesome. For about the first 3.5 minutes. Till the wheels start falling off, the room starts spinning around, you see your own ankles in the ceiling fan. Get all sativa and lost in thought. I was having sex high with this lady one time, and I was feeling a little nervous, so I said, hey, let's smoke a little bit of weed, right? And I say a little bit of weed because that's what I wanted to do. But she pulls out this giant bong with skull and crossbones on it, right? So we do 5 or 6 bong rips and get to love making, as love making as it could be. And next thing I know, I find myself on the edge of this lovely young lady's bed, and I actually said these words out loud. I said, I don't want to puke on a pretty girl's floor right now. And she was a nice young lady. She got up to fetch me a glass of water, cracked the window open, as I just started vomiting all this black stuff and hatred into her trash can, right? And when I was vomiting, I sneezed. And when I sneezed, I felt something warm and gooey between my butt cheeks. My first thought was to run, make my way to the exit, fuck my pants and car keys, I'll walk home. But, of course, I meet her in the kitchen, right? With the moonlight hitting her eyes. She said to me, hey, you can't leave my house without your pants. I said, yes, I can, because something else happened. And her response to that was, you didn't just shit in my bed, did you? So she runs to check her bed sheets as I go to check my butt cheeks. That's a clever rhyme. Real clever rhyme. AJ Bate, everybody. But I was feeling more confident now. I was feeling more confident. Maybe I didn't shit the bed. Maybe I just sat on a stale pair of panties or an old condom or something. I was feeling better. And she's rooting around screaming, looking for my glasses. And I go in there and I wipe my ass. And when I wipe, all of my nut skin falls out of my anus like a St. Bernard's tongue. Because I got a lot of nut skin. Kind of looks like a deflated river raft. Or the backs of Oprah's arms. Or if you spray painted a bulldog's eyes shut. I got a lot of nut skin. But I was relieved. I went back and told the girl, I said, hey, I think I'm going to stay the night. My nut skin just got stuck in my asshole like a sock in the vacuum. Got a lot of nut skin. I got the nut skin of an 80-year-old man, which got me thinking, like, what the fuck is my nut skin going to look like when I am an 80-year-old man? I'm tucking it in my sock. Going out for a cigarette. Cigarettes. How do you guys feel about cigarettes? Now that's where I don't want the weed thing to go at all. I've never smoked cigarettes, but I grew up and worked in tobacco for 4 years, all through high school, because if you worked in tobacco, you didn't have to start high school till after harvest. That's just child labor at its finest. Go get nicotine tar up your nose for a summer and come back and get learning history in the winter. We do got to save nature, though, right? But I like cutting down trees. I only like cutting down trees because it's a bonding experience with my father. Getting to use the chainsaw with my old man, right? But I noticed this. When I'm using the chainsaw, my father, he's got his watchful eye on me the whole time. He's watching me like a goddamn hawk, right? Now, my buddy can be using a chainsaw, fucking cigarette in one hand, can of OV in the other. My dad doesn't give a flying fuck. And I realize why this is. if I was to cut my legs off, that would be a problem for my father. He'd have a son with no legs. He'd have to carry me up and down the stairs all the time. But if my buddy cuts his legs off, my dad just has to drive him home. Kick some snow over the blood. That's it, not a problem. My dad's a good dude. He used to give me advice like any father, but he would give me advice by spray painting it on the back of his pickup truck. I'm from a real small town. But he once spray painted "No Fear" across the back of his pickup truck, which is pretty good advice, but it's also how you end up with a kid with missing teeth because he's not afraid to hit his face off the concrete. And can you imagine if he did that with other advice as I was growing up, you know? A couple years later, on the side of the truck, remember to eat your vegetables. Starts with "No fear," and then it just goes downward. A couple years later, remember to use condoms. A few years down the road, your mother's a whore. Now, that's not even advice. You're just spreading rumors. Driving around, all kids are learning things. I learned how to get a mortgage because of the back of Frank Shazma's truck. Have you guys been down to the number store? The number store? I don't like the number store. I'm calling the banks the number store now. That's all a bank really is, just a place to go get some numbers, and they'll give them to you too if you can prove you got a little bit of numbers yourself. You just go get some numbers. They say give the numbers back. I'm not giving those numbers back because it's just numbers. There's no real physical... doing this in weed rooms doesn't even matter because it's not breaking any barriers because we all figured this out like 13 years ago. But it used to be you'd have a belt buckle, you'd trade that belt buckle for a donkey, and you take the donkey up to the hills and you find some little gold rocks. And then we just started putting value on those gold rocks. So let's put numbers on them. We got these numbers that we already made. Let's put them on these rocks. And then the whole world just went fucky after that. I think are you guys having a good time? You're going to love your headliner, by the way. Sweet. I've been in and out of the hospital a fair bit. Kind of falling apart like a broken down Buick. Now, I've only masturbated in a hospital twice. Only masturbated in a hospital twice. That's a low number. I've done the research. First time was late at night with the antibacterial hand soap under the covers, nice and clean. But the second time I masturbated in a hospital, the second time was into a catheter. Yeah, now you can hear a pin drop in here. Masturbating into a catheter is kind of strange. You're not too sure when you finish. But I knew when I finished when the most attractive nurse I had there rushed in the room, cut the bag open, and poured it on her face like some sort of weird bukkake. And then the morphine wore off, and I was still left with a tube in my dick. Brandon Sobel, everybody. Everybody's favorite tube in their dick. Brandon Sobel. I think you're the tube.
Tyler Shazma, everybody. Tyler whoa. We're going to give away our final giveaways of the evening, and then we're going to end this show with... We'll talk about that in a second. What did Tyler talk about, guys? There it is. But you already got it. Do you want to share your gift? Just point to someone, because you won already. This. He was laughing? Okay. Here, this is. Oh, you got. Here. No, you guys all just share those with each other. What did you guys think of those tasty tasties tonight? Yeah, you guys all really baked off them too? Can you feel it? Yeah? Good. No, check them out on all social media and stuff. It's good shit. Yeah. Did anyone not get a lanyard that wanted a lanyard? Dev, I'm looking at you. You want this? This is for you right now? Yeah. There it is. Give it up for Dev. You get this, and then, yeah. Come on, guys. Give him some love. Wicked. This guy's one of my best friends, if not my best friends in comedy. We started around the same time, and now he lives in Toronto, and this is his first time back for you guys. You excited? Yeah. The one and only Black Zeus, everybody.
Brandon Sobel, everybody. Ba-da-do. Did it do? What were you expecting, comedy? Fuck that. No. Black Zeus is retired. Sir with a tie. You have a tie. You're way too overdressed for this. It's about to be 15 minutes of dick jokes and nigga. Get ready, white dude. What's up? What is it, 2 tenths? Too many M-bombs? It was just one. And I'm black. Calm down. What's up? Oh, you got that in your Insta feed now. Now all your fans can see me say, nigga, what's up? Nice to see you. How are you? Also, it's not windy in here, but that sounded great, didn't it? What's up? You know how microphones work? This is sick. Yo, I could just pop my peas all night, yo. Why aren't you impressed, lady? Be impressed. Listen, what? Why am I still holding the water, my phone, and the microphone? Obviously, I've been dabbing the entire time. I feel very comfortable right now. This is almost like my security blanket. Don't fucking judge me. I see you with your N7 shirt, my man. Don't act like the last Mass Effect game wasn't trash. That's right, I'm coming at you with video game humor. Humor. Guys, you're not fucking impressed. The fuck? Did you hear him? He said give it up for Black Zeus. You guys aren't even batting an eyelash. What the fuck is a Black Zeus? Don't clap. I'm deranged. That's not my real name. My mom's not an idiot. Crazy. It's crazy. I don't have to be Black Zeus either. It's the weekend, man. I could be whatever the fuck you want me to be. I just have to be the black version of it. I could be Black Sinatra if you want me to. Fly me to the moon, my nigga. Boop, boop, boo. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to be the black version. Not you, white dude. We've discussed this. Stop. I won't go back to Africa, man. That's hilarious. I just pinned racism on that dude. You're not happy about it? Fuck it. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. What the fuck, bro? That's right. You can't help but laugh. I'm fucking weird, dude. Why am I wearing a fucking Boy Scout uniform? Huh? This is real. I was never in the Boy Scouts. This is stolen valor is what I'm doing right now. They're just selling these things at the fucking vintage store, man. I'm some dude named Francis right now. I like nicknames, obviously. You've heard this. Black Zeus, Francis. I've only given up 2 nicknames, but I like them. Oh, Black Sinatra also. That's 3. Bro, what the fuck? You guys are honestly on the up right now. You're seeing 3 comedians perform at once. You should honestly pay 2 more times, but we're not going to make you do that. Not at Ganjahnistас. It's a quick plug. I need my $15,000, please. She didn't know. She didn't know, but it's too late. I already made the plug. It's too fucking late. She's filming this. You're consensually obligated now. Wow. You're still filming. Ballsy. Ballsy. Am I inflecting weird? There's some weird inflections. I feel like some of you don't know what the fuck is going on. Yo, let it out, bro. If you want to laugh, let them hear in the back. You're having a great time. Woo! Fuck right. It's right. You guys in the back are missing out. You look like you're having an all right time. What are you chewing on, miss? That's right, you chewing. Oh, there's two of you ladies chewing? All right, let's compare. What's the one on the right chewing right now? My right. What are you eating? You're both eating bits and bites? All right, everybody's too high. All right, one question at a time. Let's walk our way through this. You know what? I'm abandoning that. This is why the front table is the shit. Did you see how much energy he gave me? Bits and bites. Yeah, she's happy. You fucked up. You didn't realize that some zany black dude named Francis Black Zeus or Black Sinatra potentially was going to be here. Don't think I have 18 more names for you, because I do. It's fucking weird. I apologize, man. I'm a weird fucking human being. I used to give myself the excuse that I was a guy. I used to just think, like, are guys fucking weird or what? Yes. We do some dumb shit. Yes. Every once in a while, I do some really dumb shit that's exclusive to being a man. And then I wonder, is it really exclusive to being a man? I like to listen to music on random when I take showers. There's one time Jimi Hendrix came on random. I just started jamming on my dick like it was a guitar. Immediately, like, bow, down, down, bow, 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 down, bow, down, down, bow. Eye contact, bro. Look in my eyes when I play my dick guitar. Bet you didn't picture that being your Friday night, did you, buddy? Bow! And then the whammy part came on. My balls were the whammy bar, like, bow! I was in the shower, though. I didn't give a fuck. You ever have a shower thought? My mind just started racing. I wanted answers. Is it just me? Like, am I just weird, or do ladies do this when they clean up? Huh? Ladies, do you ever just listen to Missy Elliott and take a shower and jam away in your clit? Like, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That'll be dope as fuck, ladies. We're all weird. Just embrace it. Embrace it. Yo, my inflections are fucking on point. Who talks like this? This is one of a fucking kind, yo. What did you pay? Triple it. Double it. Then rewind it back. What? Huh? Oh, sorry. I thought they were saying something in the back. Huh? Nothing? We got Santa Claus in the building. Ow! Sorry, that was very rude of me. I'm deflecting. I'm a lanky black guy with dreads. I hope you enjoy your summer, Santa. It's your time off. Why should I pick on you? Weed is the shit. Do you understand? I'm so happy to be back in Hamilton at a vapor lounge. This is fun. This is fun times. But at the same time, it's weird times. Drugs are getting too intense. I just got my mom used to looking at weed, like actual bud, and not calling the cops. I'm being dead ass serious. I'm 28 years old. I've been smoking weed for 15 years. I just got my mom used to looking at bud. You know how I took my weed this morning, bro? From a syringe. It's too much. What? You think I'm making this shit up? Fucking distillate comes in syringes. For what reason? Who decided that was cool? If I showed up to my mom's house with a syringe and be like, yo, mom, check this out. This is weed. Squirt, squirt. She'd be like, you have to go to rehab. What the fuck is this devil shit? I'd be like, no, mom, hear me out. And then I have to, like, fucking break down dabbing to her. It's like, yo, hand me my rig, mom. Be careful. That costs more than your car. Be careful. Hand me that shatter. Yes, that shatter. That is also weed. It is clear because it is the bomb. Quad nugs run. All right, now hand me that torch. Hand me the torch. No, this isn't crack. Hand me the fucking torch. I'm saying it looks like crack when you put a syringe. Anytime you have a torch involved with drugs, really, have fun breaking that down to a layman is all I'm saying. It's like, so, like, should we get you on intervention? What is this? It's like, bro, this is fucking diamonds. Chill out, bitch. And then you just drop fucking rocks. Have you seen diamonds? They're the next wave. Shatter's done. It's it. It now comes in clear little rocks. And it's 99.9% fucking THC. And I'm on 4 dabs of that shit right now. What's up? That's right. do that again on fucking command. You don't know what to do right now. You're like, is this person okay? Yes. Let's check in with the live stream. How's the live stream doing? What's up, live stream? How many people are there? 2 people? What are their names? Let's get to know the live stream. Wait, who? Garrett Heshimo? Wait a second, I'm not done with Garrett Heshimo. Is this guy from Japan and Texas at the same time? Garrett Heshimo. Tell him to say something, him or her. I'm guessing it's a him. Garrett. Maroon Chief 3, stop laughing at Garrett, you son of a bitch. You're next. That's right, this is edgy. I'm performing for you and 2 people online. I'm the shit. You should be paying double the cost. You, 2 people. What? You got 3 over there? Who are they? Man, this is becoming too much. This is like, you see what happens when you... Please no? This is too much. At least they're LOLing. Yo, do you guys know that I'm funny? I get fucking LOLs. I get LOLs. Why aren't you LOLing? LOL! Everybody needs to know how awesome I am. Don't think I forgot. You're from Mass Effect universe. What's your character name, sir? That's boring. But I guess you're only looking at a character's butt when you play a video game. Do you pick male or female character? This says a lot about you right now. Staring at a man's butt for 30 hours. I know how long that game is. It's nicely formed ass, too. I played the game. Have you guys played the new video games? They really make the butts look nice. Remember when Mario was just pixels? You never thought that we would get to the point where it's like, yo, I think I'm going to jack off to this fucking video game. All right, miss. I know what you do on your spare time. No judgment here. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What? Did he just do Matthew McConaughey? Who is this guy? I'm fucking Black Zeus. I have a stage name because I'm dumb. I moved to Toronto because I wanted to be more broke. I miss Hamilton, but like my career is moving forward. So like I can't be mad. Plus, there's less, actually no. Actually, there's more stabbings where I am now. Weird. It's almost like Hamilton came with me. Thanks, guys. Everybody's getting stabbed up. I wish I could take all the waterfalls with me. People in Toronto really think Hamilton's the pits, and then I tell them about the waterfalls, and then they're like, wow, that's fucking surprising. I'm like, bro, it's 45 minutes down the road. Fucking take a day and explore your area. All right, maybe you guys don't like Hamilton. All right, let's start hating on Hamilton. You know what? Fuck the waterfalls, man. What, #1 city in the world for waterfalls? Fuck that shit. Half those waterfalls are dudes pissing off a cliff anyways. You're not going to throw me off, man. I did this on stage, okay? Nothing you can do could take me out. I think I'm going to move back to Hamilton because honestly, I can't afford this shit. And I'm losing weight. I'm Ethiopian, all right? I can't afford to lose weight. I'm being dead ass serious. I lost 10 pounds. That sounds like nothing to you. I'm on life support right now, all right? I moved out of my mom's house. The first thing that happened was weight loss. I don't know how to fucking cook. I'm learning now. I can make a sick chicken Alfredo. What's up, bro? Couldn't do that 3 months ago. I called my mom up. I needed help cooking a meal one time. It wasn't even a meal. I needed help cooking rice. Don't judge me, bro. Fuck you. Look, I know how to make rice. I just needed reassurance, okay? The name of the model of my last rice cooker was called Mom. It worked 100% of the time. I'm out here struggling. So I call my mom up. I'm like, Mom, I need help cooking a meal. She's like, perfect. This is my area of expertise. How can I help you? I'm like, rice is the thing I need help with, Mom. I'm like, my mom's been disappointed in me before. She's even like swore at me before, but this is new. I've never experienced this. The phone went silent. And then she's like, Rice, are you fucking serious, Rice? You just moved out of my house and you told me not to worry. What the fuck are you talking about right now? and I didn't know what to do. I stayed silent for like a minute. She was so angry, and I felt that anger. It's the same anger I felt my entire life trying to teach this woman how to use the computer. Garbage. It took me 15 years to teach her how to copy and paste. It's a right click. Shout out to all my tech support kids in the audience that knew how to unplug and plug back in a router. Yeah, what's up, bro? You knew. And if you're quiet right now, call your kids after the show and thank them. All right, you guys all want to go home. We had laughs. You know what? That's actually what I like to do. That's my motif. I shouldn't be stepping on furniture. It's not mine. That's rude. What kind of a stoner am I? Yo, can we have a moment of silence? I feel like you guys have gotten a lot of laughs today, and I would like something back. So if you could just this is art. Yo, this is art. I want you guys, if we could just have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Could you respect me, please? Did I just not make you laugh? Moment of silence, please. All right, thank you. You guys remember, Remembrance Day, this is like that, but not that, and not anywhere near as important. Excuse me. This is moment of silence, please. Excuse me? Don't you dare start laughing! Hey! Shut up! Stop! Respect, please. A moment of silence. All right, now we have to restart because of her. Are you fucking serious? This is fucking art! Shut up! Stop! They're fucking disrespectful. Hey! Hey! Please. Please. Are you fucking serious? Just because I'm not back there doesn't mean I can't hear you. What I did for you is a service. Give me 2 seconds of silence. I'm still watching you. Ah! Your poop sandwiches. You know what? It's not going to happen, is it? You know what? You guys just want to fucking laugh at the comedian. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's so disrespectful. I actually really appreciate that. Thank you guys all very much. And I hope you keep supporting Ganjahnnistas and Brandon's show. Keep smoking weed. And when they tell you that you can't smoke weed in the streets, which they're gonna, find somewhere safe to smoke because tickets are probably going to be really expensive and you don't want to fucking deal with that garbage, all right? Just fucking be smart when legalization hits. You, bro. Be smart, bro. Bro! You're pretty smart. I could have ended 3 minutes ago, but I'm still going. Remember we did the minute of silence? That was a good place to leave. Honestly, a second ago was a good place to leave, too. If anything, I'm just derailing this further. What time is it? 12? Is it past 12? Yo, lock the doors. I'm going to do my 24 hours Guinness World Record fucking comedy set right now. You guys ready for that, right? You guys consent to that? All right, they consented. Yo, let me start with the ABCs of comedy. So, laughter. Laughter is, this is now a TED Talk, by the way. So, I'm joking. Everybody have a great fucking weekend up in Black Veus.
Give it up for Black Veus, everybody. Yeah. If you want to follow Zeus on social media, it's AKA Black Zeus. Yeah, dope. Give it up for Al. Give it up for Paula. Give it up for Brandsterdam. For the comics you saw tonight. Give it up for Shazma. Dave, the other ones left. Give it up for Tyler Shazma and Black Veus, guys, for entertaining you. I'm Brandon Sobel. We're going to hopefully do this show monthly until we can sell out, and then we'll do it whatever. You guys don't need to know the plan. I'll see you guys in a month, and have a great week, or month, or whatever. Fuck you. Bye.
So what are you doing? Nothing. Why not?
I'm trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website.
Sounds like a cool website.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, wait, I might have it.
You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.